Welcome back. Homegrown New Mexico food banks are partnering with the New Mexico Department of Agriculture and the New Mexico Farmers Marketing Association to develop and implement the Regional Farm to Food Bank program. This program allows local ranchers, farmers, and other food suppliers to receive fair market prices for their products while feeding those in need. We're joined this morning by Sherry Hooper, the Executive Director of the Food Depot, to tell us a little bit more. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here this morning. So tell us, who can qualify to sell their product to the food banks for distribution through the Hunger Relief Network?
Well, we're excited to have this program providing really good, culturally relevant, nutritious food into the food banks. We're looking for New Mexico producers. They have to be New Mexico producers, and we can accept at this point, we can purchase actually protein items like meat and pinto beans, for example. We're also looking for a lot of produce, and we hope to expand at a later point to include things like eggs and dairy products.
So proteins and produce are what you guys are focusing on right now. What are the food banks trying to access with this program?
Well, we're looking specifically at produce that has more of a long shelf life. So we're discouraging things like greens, for example, that may not give us time to get those important products out to people in need. We're looking for, of course, meat. We always joke that in a food bank, meat is like gold because we don't receive a lot of it. And other things, pinto beans, and so producers out there should know that if they have things like pinto beans that are in bulk, so we're talking huge quantities of pinto beans, the food banks can purchase those pinto beans and actually repack them into smaller bags to make it easier to distribute.
The need in New Mexico is always high, especially right now, still coming out of the pandemic, still kind of recovering from all of that. How important is this program to make sure that New Mexicans are getting the food they need?
Well, this program is very important, and especially at this time, the food banks are really encountering what we refer to as a perfect storm. So we're seeing that SNAP benefits are being decreased because those extra benefits from the pandemic are being taken away. We're also seeing that mostly food donations have decreased. We're seeing that a TFAP program, which is a USDA commodities program that provides food to the food banks, we're seeing decreasing amounts of food from that. We're also seeing that those numbers, those pandemic numbers of people seeking help, really haven't gone down. And so this is extremely important, this program, because it will allow us to bring more food into the food banks to reach an increasing number of people seeking help.
And how will the food banks provide this food to hungry New Mexicans?
Well, the food banks in New Mexico, there are 5 food banks making up the New Mexico Association of Food Banks. And each food bank has a service area that they're responsible for. So the work that we do positively impacts all 33 counties in the state. And we have a network of nonprofit food programs that we distribute food to. There's about 500 nonprofit programs around the state. So we will likely work mostly through the food banks to those programs and out to people in need.
And where can people go for a little bit more information?
They can go to the website nmfoodbanks.org, and they can find out all the information they need. And we're really encouraging producers to sign up. It's free to sign up. It's an opportunity to sell their products at a fair market price. We're not asking for donations, as food banks normally do. And if they go to that website, they'll find an application there. We would also ask them to seek out information on that website about the Approved Supplier program, which they do need to sign up for, which provides them with some food safety training and some other training that will help them.
So you just mentioned this training. Explain a little bit more about that application process, just to get them a little bit more familiar with it.
Well, the Approved Supplier program is a program that the New Mexico Farmers Marketing Association has. And it really helps to set up those producers to do so much more. It provides them with different kinds of training, and of course we're very interested in the food safety piece because the food banks are committed to providing safe food to people in need. I also want to point out that this is a program that was led by the governor's office. So our governor has a program called New Mexico Grown. So this is just one more program that's a part of that overall initiative. And we're grateful to the governor that she has allowed us to be a part of this.
Wonderful. Sherry Hooper, thanks again so much for being here this morning. Now, for a full recap of that interview, you can head to alwaysonkrqe.com.